Hi, Jessica Cannon. Let's take a look at using assessment data to lead teaching and learning. Schools engaged in continuous school improvement clarify whom they have as students, understand where the learning organization is right now on all measures, consider processes as well as results, create visions that make a difference for whom they have as students, help everyone get on the same page with understanding how to achieve the vision, and know if what the learning organization is doing is making a difference. Let's think about why we assess our students. There are some implications of assessments for schools in particular. While report cards can be used to report student progress, more detailed data is often needed to understand the bigger picture of students and their needs and strengths. Assessment data can help to identify professional development needs of staff as well. When schools use and analyze common assessments, this encourages a more cohesive understanding of where students are performing in comparison to the standards and expected performance. Implications of assessment for teachers. Assessment data can help teachers to better understand the learning and development of each of their students as individuals. We can use the results of assessments to plan future instruction based on the needs that were identified through those assessments. And quality assessment data can be used by teachers to provide meaningful feedback to students. Students can also use assessments to help improve themselves. Data can be used to guide students in understanding and monitoring their individual progress. And this process of self-reflection can help students to understand where they're performing in relation to the desired learning targets. Students should be able to answer the questions, where am I going? Where am I now? And how can I get there? Using formative assessments with students can help them to envision the specific steps they need to take to improve and grow. What can be assessed to help us better understand learning? Formative assessments are ongoing reviews or observations that take place in a classroom. These are used to improve instructional methods and also to offer student feedback throughout the teaching and learning process. Formative assessments allow teachers and students to monitor progress towards specific learning targets. Examples of some formative assessments would be anecdotal notes, quizzes, essays, class tests, and reports. Summative assessments are used to evaluate the effectiveness of instructional programs and methods at designated benchmarks. These are helpful in assessing student achievement after an instructional phase is complete. They often test for mastery of a set of skills. Some examples of summative assessments would be final exams, standardized tests, or norm criterion reference tests. So once we collect pieces of data, how do we use those pieces? The pieces can be used to help us plan for instruction. Formative assessments are especially useful. Can be used to frequently check in, determine the instructional needs of students, and plan the next steps for instruction. When assessments are aligned with learning experiences and instruction, they can provide a picture of each student's progress and needs. We can also use assessments to report progress. Using a variety of assessments can help fill in the gaps that exist with many district report cards. These multiple and varied assessments can help report a clearer picture of a student's development and progress. Providing parents and stakeholders with a number of different assessments to view, in addition to the required report card and progress reports, will provide them with a more comprehensive picture of their child's accomplishments. We can also use assessment data to evaluate instructional programs or methods. An important part of the evaluation process involves evaluating the effectiveness of a teacher's instruction and the materials being used for instruction. Data can be collected and analyzed to help determine which instructional techniques or curriculum pieces were successful in helping children learn. A teacher can also evaluate their own methods and consider changing their instruction. This could include changing the length of lessons, differentiating, or even reconsidering the delivery method.